Yeah, nigga, what the fuck are you holding your breath for?
No, because now you two get to gang up on me.
I wasn't even doing
The fuck you weren't.
You was... Everybody that I knew from the go. I know hoes that was right, but I knew they was from.
Like it. You sounded like a game show host. Like,
This is the Minority Plus One podcast. Chill.
What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the show. It's the king of the Heffries. It's Oreo. We are back once again, podcasting to you. And as always, we got the ladies.
What's up?
Sam, you wanted fucking energy, and now I'm over here. And now
she
you
goes.
now.
I like to hear
There
that.
she
There you go.
goes.
Keep going. Continue, bitch. Like,
Yo, first off, disclaimer. All right, Sam, you need to bring the fucking energy. So you already know, guys. We back. The Brit's back. She's back with a vengeance.
Yes.
You already know. I'm your host, Steve. Sam over there. We got Brittany over here. Said she wanted to fuck it up. This is how we gonna roll in the beginning of this podcast. You know where we at, baby. It's straight up disclaimer. We came to party. So, as you already know, welcome to the Minority Plus One podcast. Chill. As you can tell, disclaimer, we already getting this out the way.
First of all, they already planned this.
We planned this earlier
Steve
today.
said,
We did.
I ain't gotta be disclaimed. If
We
I'm gonna
did.
be, I was like,
'Cause you know what?
y'all know. I hate this with the disclaimers. I wasn't excited about this shit.
He came in and he threw me off looking all different and shit. I shaved his whole
Brittany
face.
felt like
I was
he
like,
lost-
oh
Brittany was
my
like, damn, you
God.
lost some weight.
Lost weight.
You look 10, 15 years younger. What you doing, crack? You doing a bump?
She really did say that. She did ask me if I was on drugs.
She's like, oh, let me get a
You know
bump.
when people be like losing size? No, like shit. Is that what we need to do?
Is that what works?
Like,
'Cause I need
do
10
I just
bumps.
need like how does that work, Steve? Like you microdose it? So I was trying to figure out the scoop, but no,
I need
you
40
surprised the
bumps.
shit out of me.
Right?
So he came in, he was like, "Yo, you're coming back? You excited?" I was like, "Yes." I was like, "Definitely." He's like, "Disclaimer." I was like, "Most definitely."
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
It's like it had to be a disclaimer.
Yeah.
It had
I figured
to
because I
be.
know she's coming in with the stories. I know we're gonna get some good fucking stories. I know we're gonna get some entertainment value. So why not be disclaimered out? Fun. I'm even gonna partake in some alky
Yes.
with Britt.
I started in honor.
But yeah, so before we get started, guys,
Yes.
Sam,
Oh, yeah.
In honor of me coming back from Mexico. This isn't really the tequila I would have wanted, but here we are. It's Patron.
What was the tequila you like?
I was going for Don Julio. I normally am a guys. I'm a little bit Casamigos reformed.
I'm glad.
No, I heard
really
Casamigos
haven't
is out of here.
had. Can you just pause for a second?
Just pause for a second and say, thanks, Sam. You've been trying to get me off that fucking additive fucking poison for months now.
You did mention a couple times how Casamigos was bad.
And I even told you, I said, why don't you drink Patron or Don Julio?
Right.
And
She
the
did.
funniest thing is
And
that
first off,
this
they
is a
ain't
Don
paying for
Julio
this.
summer because nonstop I see people
Don
drinking
Julio,
Don Julio
is coming. I was looking for Don Julio, but they didn't have it. I was like, fuck.
See?
But Don Julio is surpassing Casamigos
Yeah.
right now. It's so big. But anyways, I've transitioned and I'm trying to get more 100%.
I actually didn't even realize you did
what are your
that.
pronouns then?
Casamigos.
You have Patron.
Normally I have Casamigos, but
No
we
one
have
got-
some
no one heard
Patron
that
for you
joke.
guys.
Wait, what was
I
she
poured
Said she's
everyone a shot.
transitioning, and I asked her what are her new pronouns.
Patron. Patron is her new pronouns. I don't know.
Right.
It's the
She
pot and the
identifies
Tron.
as a tequila bottle. That's what she identifies.
So it's celebration
Okay.
because it has been about 3 weeks.
Yeah, Brittany's
It's
been
been a
out.
minute, guys. So
So-
I definitely missed you guys. I missed these idiots. And so everyone got a shot, their little shot, right?
And
Here we
also,
go.
I also want to do a shot for our step-in co-host, Aisha, as well as producer.
And Alicia.
And we are sorry about that episode, guys.
Like, pour some out.
But thank you guys for stepping in.
Pour some out for the homies. She's like, no, this shit's
Most definitely. So this is for y'all, too.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Wait, no, not cheers. Didn't I just say I
my
was
bad.
teaching you guys?
My bad.
Salud.
In Mexican, which I would probably fuck up royally.
Go
But
ahead.
anyways, abajo.
Okay.
Abajo.
Cheers, nigga.
Alicia. Come on, you guys.
Outside,
Al centre. EDA. All right, here we go.
Salud.
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican way, salud. I don't even want to do this. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I didn't even take it yet. Hold on.
It's just bad luck when you take the shot.
I'm trying.
Just take a sip. You
Just
don't even
put
have
it in
to,
your
I
mouth
gave
and
you like
go
the
down.
smallest sip.
Son, Sam used to be
Let's
a
go.
champ, yo. That chick, she's
know.
a fucking
No, I
lightweight
really was.
All right.
Guys,
Now
yo,
oh
guys,
my gosh.
if
I
any-
can't
yo, I swear-
even.
you know what?
It sucks because I do like getting drunk because I'm
Sam,
hilarious.
Sam, can I do a call to action real quick?
Yeah.
And I need your permission.
Sure.
If this pod happens to get 10, I just want, you know what? I just want 5 likes
Yeah.
and 4 comments, and they can't all be from Leo. But shout out to you, Leo.
Shout out to Leo.
Leo. If it'll only be the audio because we didn't have video, but of one of our wilder podcasts from back in the day, that's only audio
Yeah. Which one?
for the podcast people. Oh,
I have
it
a
would
couple,
have
I can think
it would
of.
have to be the 2-parter.
Granny panties. That was
Granny-
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that was 2. I was drunk.
That was a
We were all
two-parter.
fucked
We were
up
all
that
fucked up.
episode. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
were all. That
were.
was with, shout out to Keanu. Shout
Yeah.
out to Bianca. And we were all.
We went
lit, and
late
that's
in the
when
night.
Brittany lost her fucking
shit.
mind.
She's like, everybody's sick.
I'm sick of the fucking head. She's like, you guys all need therapy. Everybody needs therapy. She's like, you very angry.
I think we were talking about.
Oh, and Cole was there.
Even talking
One night
about?
stands or something. We were talking.
Yes.
Brittany said she was at the time she was going on a date, and the guy tried to like fuck her on the first night or some shit. Or he tried to go, and we were like, "Well, Britt, if he tried to get the telly, try to get you back," and you're like, "No, like that's
That was let me choose.
That's let me choose. That's what that one was.
choose. Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
Let me choose.
But that one was a classic
But for
one.
real though, let me choose. Like
I agree.
to this
I
day,
agree.
that's still.
I mean, yeah.
But,
I still think like if someone tries to get you to a hotel, that they're gonna attempt because they're attracted to you, right? So
Wait, you know
That's
what, Sam?
okay,
I
but
just
the
said
problem
that.
was the attitude and the disgust, like after the fact that
you ain't giving them nothing.
exactly,
Yeah.
like that was the part that was
Nikki.
like, come on, my nigga,
Hey, Sam,
like,
you want to know what I just realized? Again, disclaimer. It makes absolutely no sense to put the audio on the
We should
fucking
have-
YouTube when the audio is available on all the streaming
streaming
platforms anyway.
right. We
I
should
swear to
have
God, y'all, I
the
forgot
listeners,
that.
every time you say disclaimer, they should be taking
a
a shot.
shot.
Be
Oh,
like the new
shit.
baddie shot o'clock.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
It's called
Like
disclaimer.
Or even he just said disclaimer like 2 times.
I was trying to do disclaimer, bitch.
Oh, Sam,
Yeah.
I gotta
fucking
call
with
you
that.
out
Oh,
because
God.
I've about had it with you.
What?
And Brittany, did I not say this is the shift she was gonna pull, right?
Wow.
So beforehand, guys, I said in the group chat, yo, I did want to get disclaimer out just as they were saying. Sam responds, and I quote, with a
yeah.
A green check mark.
mark. Now,
Mad dry
Sam, what
and
did
shit.
I say?
Bitch, I was busy at
I
work.
go like this. I go, Sam,
I was at
we're
work
gonna
too.
need this in writing that you agree to this.
Yeah.
All right, now.
First and foremost,
Hold on,
can I eat
Sam.
a
Hold on,
perfect?
Sam.
Y'all come in here, fuck
Sam.
y'all.
Hold on, Brittany. Let me have this real quick.
you could have
I know that could have
Hold on, Sam.
Well, I'm supposed to be
Sam.
like, you can't do it
Sam.
today. Get out.
Sam,
so
give
you
me-
can drive
Sam.
drunk home
Sam.
and get an accident.
Sam,
No.
do me a favor.
I'm fucking-
Sam.
My hands
Sam.
are
On my
tied
leg.
here.
Sam.
Tied.
Sam.
Tied.
on my leg.
Give me just 2 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead.
And can I have a solo?
Oh
now,
my
producer.
God. You know what?
Now, producer, you can attest to this. If you check your phone, you will see 2 text messages and a voice note.
I'm crying.
about exactly.
You said text.
I sure shit did. I was setting something. Hold on, Brittany, check this out. Hold on, Sam. I asked for 2 minutes. I asked for 2 minutes. Give me. I need uninterrupted because I knew this was gonna happen.
Watch your motherfucking self.
So I want this. No. I want this to be understood. I knew this was gonna happen, so I planned on this. I had sent that to him. I didn't know. Obviously, he was busy today, but in that message, I said I wanted to do a judge and jury about Sam's hypocrisy when she says she's going to do something, acts like she did it, and then lies later.
For real.
So
is it a lie?
So
just like that one time everyone was supposed to be doing shrooms.
Yeah,
exactly.
Hold on,
and I'm gonna keep going back to that because I was fucked up.
Hold on now.
Fucked up. I don't take my piece. That's like when everyone's supposed to drink the poison at like some fucking suicidal shit, and niggas be going out and fucking. I don't took my piece, and now niggas I'm dead, and niggas is alive, just looking at me like damn bitch. That was
I am bringing her to the court right now. Sam, you are being called out.
Yes,
by me.
Yeah.
You need to stop doing this. Just say no.
Okay.
You need to just be more direct.
All right, I'll be honest. Why I say yes, I be wanting to do it. Like I really be wanting to do it. My intention is to really do it, but I be scared. I'm scared of drugs.
Shit, we're not telling you to do lines.
I know she over here
ahead of the vape, a couple shots. You're fine.
I understand. Brittany knows my anxiety. Brittany knows my anxiety's so bad.
But
I
you smoked in Jamaica.
I'll be sitting for a second, and then I'll be like,
"You smoked in Jamaica, though."
I need 911.
You smoked in Jamaica.
Yeah, but I think it was because I was drinking a little bit, so the combo wasn't too bad.
The weed in Jamaica is very low too.
And what did I have? One puff.
That was like grassy weed. That shit was like sun-grown.
Yeah, but Brett,
I wasn't the smoker I was.
That was the night we went to the silent party, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was the night after.
That was the night after.
I had one pull. That was
Sam,
it.
you had more than one pull.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
You had a couple hits. We were proud of you. I gave you a hug.
Maybe.
And then you started tweaking a little bit.
No, maybe.
And then you rebounded really nice.
No. She did?
Yeah, she rebounded pretty good.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah, you were fine.
Yeah, I was fine. But like, there's days where I just can't do drugs. I literally can't do drugs. My body does not respond to it well. I start going into a fucking panic, and I'm like, oh shit.
I think you tricked yourself into it.
I think I get into it.
Because Sam, I had to figure that out.
Here, I start getting into it, and then I'm like, I'm about to die right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but see, hold on, Sam. I had to talk myself through it.
I can't talk myself. I barely could talk myself through my regular. I had 3 panic attacks at work for no real reason.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So I could barely even talk myself out of those. Like I had to fucking go in a fucking handicap stall. Fucking give myself a minute.
Girl.
Like it really be that bad. And I hate when I go into the bathroom and somebody's trying to talk to me and I'm like,
I know you can barely.
What the
barely
fuck face was that?
Back because like you're trying to breathe, like you feel like you can't talk.
They're like, how's your
like literally can't even talk. Like
no, literally, and they might not see it, but in my brain, like I'm just like,
yeah.
I feel you, Sam. I feel you.
And they're like, so those. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. Right.
You know what? I can't make fun of Sam because Sam did have to take care of me this one time at the fucking where were we with Aisha and
Margarita City.
Margarita City. I freaked.
Yeah, he was bugging.
Margarita City.
No, not just that. Kev's baby shower. I helped you there.
First off, everybody failed me except for my uncle at that fucking baby shower.
Motherfucker.
Sam did try. Sam did try. What are you talking about? That story. Wait, I don't think I've ever shared that story. Have I?
Real fast. Shout out to Kev. This is his second son, right?
This is for Carter.
This is Carter's baby shower. So shout out to Kevin Shaw. They're married now.
Yes.
Anyway, so it was their baby shower. Steve, our other friend. Well, is he your friend too? Would you say, Steve? Mm-hmm. Steve, I love Steve. Shout out to Steve. He came with edibles. This was early. Yeah. This is before edibles is what it is now.
Yeah, and Britt, I thought I was Big Ball Steven because I was doing some edibles and stuff like that.
This is also homemade edibles, so it's like you don't know the dosage. This is very early in the weed wasn't legal yet. This was what, Steve? What, 2016, 17 maybe?
It was about 8 years ago.
Yeah,
he just had a birthday, so it's about 8 8 years ago.
Yeah, so
7, 8 years.
So Steve comes out. I think he was living. He lives in Philly. He came to visit. He had some edibles, the cookies, and Steve ate a half a cookie.
It was a little fucking muffin.
It was a
and
muffin?
I thought nothing of
it was
it.
a cookie.
You know what?
ate the whole
You know
thing.
why I thought it was a cookie? Because the other Steve was on like 3 of them. Because when he was freaking out, Steve was like, "Well, I done had like 3 of these shits. I'm straight." Like.
So no, but here's the thing too. I also had a big ass bottle of Hennessy.
He was drinking too. So Steve ate the cookie. Or
Look,
the muffin.
I was not responsible with my drugs and alcohol intake back then.
Yeah, out of
I was
nowhere.
very irresponsible.
Steve's just mad quiet.
I was starting to freak.
His eyes and shit. I'm rubbing him. I'm like, you know how touch helps, like when you rub someone's back.
And she's like trying to feed me pizza.
Okay? Yeah, I'm like, you want some food? You want some, I'll take care of you when you freak out.
Yeah.
Because I like that done for me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Producer Babe does it for me. Like I like to do that for people, even when I be freaking out. There's been times I had anxiety with Brittany, and I'm over here like making sure she's good, but I'm fucking panicking too, and I'm like.
So y'all just rub each other?
I'm really good.
Huh?
Oh God.
What?
Brittany wishes.
I said disclaimer.
Anyway, so I'm like, so then Steve just like disappears, and I seen him in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, Steve, you good? He's like, no, I'm not good. And then I didn't see you for the rest of the fucking night. I didn't know where you went.
At first, I was sitting on the stairs, and then nobody fucking. Guys, all I wanted to do was be taken home. That was it. I just want somebody to take me home. Sam, I told Kels.
Well, come on.
I understood Kev. But
Kev, come on. That nigga, he was probably on them edibles too.
Fair enough. But all I'm saying is, and honestly, because
you said fair enough.
I would have had my throat slit had I ruined that baby shower.
Damn. Oh yeah, for real.
Oh no, for real. She don't play.
Baby showers don't play.
You know what I'm saying? And she is Mama Bear. Don't ever get it twisted. So, but that was a
Didn't you say you almost got hypothermia or something because you was
and then I ended up sitting in my car.
Yeah.
Honestly, it took me 30 minutes to call my uncle. I couldn't see straight.
Edibles
and I was gonna drive home.
Joke. There was a time where I was fucking with those for a split second. And
that was the night. I ended up in the hospital too. Yeah. And that story. I ended up in the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
No, because when I got home, Britt, I couldn't stop shaking.
Let me tell you something.
I'm telling you, that's what happened to me. I literally got
I was pre-hypothermia.
I'm sure.
On top of being way too fucking high.
Let me tell you something. I'm sure those ER nurses and doctors fucking
they don't see some shit. No, and it's always.
I'm sure it's a relief.
I don't blame y'all.
In a sense, like when because I've come in for anxiety, not knowing it was anxiety, being too high. I've done that too, and I'm sure it's a relief to them. Then there's nothing really wrong, but I'm sure they're like annoyed. Like, really niggas dying. Get your high ass out of here. Like,
honestly, yo,
I feel like I'm dying. Yo, you feel like you
because that was the hold on, my last
edible high.
My last freak out.
Yeah.
Ish and Arthur had to come and get me.
You did say that
because I was tweaking, bro. I literally was calling them up saying I'm about to die.
I think this is it. Yeah, I
said, dude, I'm out of here. It's over. And here's the thing. And I had COVID at the same time.
Damn, Steve.
Oh
but hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break. And we're back. So I just got a stern talking to in the break. Mama Sam. Mama said, Brittany, don't you fucking give him no more.
And here she goes. Here you go. You want another
Brittany
hit?
Is an enabler.
Yeah, no. You want another hit? Here's
but no, Sam, you knew what today was going to be.
I know.
Whatever you want.
You knew
it. You know.
But yeah, like back to... No, you ain't got to deal with
disclaimer.
Yo, that should really be a fucking drinking game.
Disclaimer.
Now, is it every time I say it or every time it's said?
No, every time it's said.
Yeah, every time it's said.
Oh, y'all would be dead within like the first fucking...
I was like,
it's just disclaimer. So like when you need to take a shot or us take a shot, disclaimer.
No, I thought they take a shot every time we say disclaimer.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Hey, there you go, guys. There's a new game.
Yeah.
There you go. Put how many shots
Have your drinks ready.
Yeah, put how many shots you end up with in the comments.
All right, so remember I told you I was like kind of having anxiety at work today or whatever.
Yes.
So I swear every time like I feel like the universe knows, they're like, okay, let's bring everybody to come talk to you all at the same fucking time. So they're all talking to me, and this one lady, she was just like oversharing, right? And she's like, yeah, one of them white women that smoke mad cigarettes, right? It is what it is, Steve. I'm sorry.
What?
Sorry, I'm coming for your people.
What? You talk about family right there, man. I love them. What you talking about? I love them.
She give auntie that
I don't know who you think you're talking to. I come from good white trash who had the fucking cigarettes, the Newport 100s, the thing that people now use has changed, but the thing that snapped together. The pocketbook. That little shit. Yeah, I come from that generation. They don't play with their cigarettes. You don't fuck with a redneck and their cigarettes.
I didn't realize, now that I'm older, one of my best friends that I grew up with, that I'm still really good friends today, I didn't realize that she was the white trash family in the hood. Mind you, she's mixed, but her brothers, her mom, everybody's white, and I didn't realize until I got older that they're the white trash family, and they really are. Shout out to them. I love you guys. But anyway, so
white trash knows they're white trash.
Yeah, I was about to say, and
that's why you got to admire them.
That's why you can't. They don't get mad when you call them white trash.
Like, it's like, yeah, we are.
Yeah,
redneck, same thing.
Yeah,
proud of it too.
She was white trash, and
I love you guys.
Like,
y'all my people.
I just can't afford anything. I can't. My rent is $2,000.
Jesus.
My daughter doesn't pay anything.
And she was just going in. She's like, my fucking lazy ass daughter doesn't pay for anything. And I was like, oh man, that sounds like my sister. And she's like, yeah, but she has severe anxiety, and she has a disease where, we all have it actually, where we're infected and we smell like infection and pus.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck. All right.
And then she saw my shirt. She's like, oh my God, DMX time. Yo, the other chick that was with me, she was like, yeah, like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm about to cry. She's like, oh
wait,
my
hold
God.
on. She don't get credit for loving DMX though?
No, she does.
Y'all didn't bond over that?
No, she definitely said like in the air. No, I'm not even kidding. She was like, she's like, I'm gonna give her a good in the air, and I'm gonna listen to some DMX and cry.
Sam, how can you hate white people? They're great. Do you understand that?
Hold on, can you feel where I'm coming from? I'm fucking panicking. I'm anxiety. Fucking singing white woman.
Sam, this is fucking great.
Oversharing
Sam,
like
this is amazing.
Like, I was looking around like, is anybody hearing this shit?
This is great. Like, that's a great story.
And then when she see my shirt, she was like, he died. I'm like,
DMX died.
Child, I can't.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh.
So I had to share that. I was like, I'm going to talk about that.
Woo, okay. Yeah. I'm too high for this.
We always get the nasty ass customers that want to overshare fucking every little detail.
But you get
hold on, can I ask
it's disgusting.
Hold on,
I
before we go into minority support. So, Britt,
yeah.
I gotta ask. I have to ask. What's that either that's happened to you or that you've had to overhear? I'm talking about without getting in trouble, the biggest sob story you've heard while somebody's getting their shit. Because I know when I go in,
my God,
and I'm like, hey, I just need something that's gonna help me lift my mood.
Specifically, has cried. Like every time he comes in, I feel like he cried, and I feel like trauma. I feel like I'm getting trauma bonded on sometimes because it's
funny.
Like
why?
It's a lot. They'll be like literally. He's like, oh, my mom. And we're like, we have people that just literally have
no. Can I call out a bullshit? Now it's all
lost people. Or we have literally the people that come in and have just I don't know. They just share everything, and it's just it could be.
I think it's you.
So I have always been one of those people that overshare. People
overshare with me.
Want to just drop their whole life to me.
I agree.
I'm the same.
I'm the same. I'm like, what is it about my face that says I want to hear this shit? And I do be feeling bad because I was like, oh,
Me
damn,
too.
your daughter got anxiety and she smells. Like, damn. Like
you said that she smells.
Because that's what she said. She's like, she's afraid that her daughter has such bad anxiety that she's afraid to go outside because of this disease that they have that makes them stink.
Girl, cocoa butter. That makes everything smell
guy
good.
that comes in, and we know he's not supposed to be buying weed, but he be telling, he's like, my wife's home, pregnant, my kids is this and that. And I'm like, damn, yeah.
Daddy's going, see, that's when
I know
you
their
need
whole
it.
life to the point where it's like, we had to call the house for something. His wife picked up. I was like, oh shit. Like, hung up. I was like, oh, I felt bad that I like have possibly
That does sound like a side bitch move, bitch.
I said that. I was like, as soon as he came in the next day, I was like, yo.
She said my PTSD.
Did your wife? I was like, your pregnant wife probably thought, and here he was just left talking about, this pregnancy, we're gonna try to keep stress free. She been doing good.
Yo, Sam, I didn't know I was gonna get this kind of story out of this question. I did not plan this.
I have to laugh about that because Brittany had a side chick PTSD moment, but I did too because I called Colt. And Niche was here, but I forgot she was coming. And she answers, and she's like, hello. And I'm like, hello? Who the fuck is this? It was a side chick PTSD moment.
Yo, shit is crazy.
My heart dropped because I was like, does he got a bitch over it? Oh, my heart dropped so bad.
Yeah.
Woo. I was about to leave work because I live down the street.
Oh my God. See, you know what, yo? You know what? I'm jealous. I want somebody to love me this much. I really do. I want somebody to care about me that much to get that back.
Yeah. My heart dropped because I was keeping it cute. When she said hello, I said, hello. You know what I mean? Like, instead of being like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, you were
now, hold on, Sam.
I was testing it.
What if it was an ugly voice?
It was, if it's a woman's voice, period. I'm fucking, who the fuck is this? Like, I have an ugly voice. What the fuck?
All right, fair enough.
That's true.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, she's consistent with that. All right. So, Sam, you want to get into minority support?
Yeah, let's get into some quick minority support.
Because I owe an apology.
It's been a while.
I do.
It's been a while. Thanks, Leo, for commenting, by the way. But so last week we did speak about Alzheimer's. Last week we talked about Deadpool and everything like that, but we did also speak about Alzheimer's. So let's see. Leo says, my mom has early onset Alzheimer's dementia, medically induced due to strong pain meds. It's no joke. The pain left in my heart when my own mother didn't recognize me and started to scream in terror looking at me and my brother. Bro, it's the closest I ever felt to losing my mom as if she died. The pain only makes me fear my mom's death even more. I can't even fathom the pain people go through when their parents die. As much as we try to logically comprehend and understand that it's the natural order of things, it doesn't take away the impact it will have on your life. I empathize for anyone who has lost their loved ones, especially a parent. Producer Bay, could you click on the read more part underneath that first comment? And that being said, cancer is bigger because it's invasive and unnatural and can take your life before your time.
All right. So before you guys go ahead, so I was very ignorant to Alzheimer's. I honestly thought
he thought it was just
you just lost like
brain.
Your memory.
I
didn't know you could die from it. I didn't know it did your brain was actually deteriorating. I really didn't know any of that stuff. And physically it affects you as well. So that was due to that was my ignorance. So first off, thank you, Leo, for sharing. Also, I just want to apologize.
And, oh my God, Leo, I can't even imagine.
I just wanted to apologize sincerely for anything that I might have said that might have made it seem like I was just being insensitive. It really was just
I'll say this
lack of understanding.
You were at first, and then when I kind of explained it to you, that you understood what it really was.
Right. No, and I know it's not coming at me. You was just explaining. Right, but I felt like since I said it on the pod, I'll always apologize on the pod. So that's why. Yeah. But thank you so much, Leo.
It's tough, especially damn Leo. Shout out to you.
Yes.
That's tough. Your mom, being a grandparent is kind of expected, and I wasn't super close to my grandfather, but it did still affect me because he didn't know me at all.
You know what? We got to get Leo on the pod. Leo, if you would like to be a guest on the pod, just do an episode, dude.
Google Meets.
Right through Google Meets, man.
He's in Queens or Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if you want to, leave us a comment, man.
Yeah,
you already know. You have an open invitation.
Absolutely. Yeah, he always looks out.
Yeah.
He always supports my cosplay shit, my silly cosplay shit. Like, I really appreciate you.
And he always gives like a fair balance view on things.
Yeah, he doesn't just pick sides.
He's not just
and
like,
that's Brittany's
you
friend. You would think he'd be like, yeah, Brittany's dead. Yeah, she's the shit. No, he ain't biased. But is this your mom, Steve?
Yes, it is. Mom, I didn't cut my hair. It was just wet.
She was OMG, you cut your hair.
Yeah, no, Mom.
Please
it's
tell him to
okay.
get his facial hair back.
Yeah, bro, you gotta grow that shit back, dog. I love you. Please.
Why?
Just
money.
Is it because I look so young?
It's just not.
Yeah, I think I like you better with a goatee.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, with your goat. Yeah,
I do a lot better. Yeah, you still look young, but like. But like,
can I be honest? Women don't like nothing. I don't know any woman who doesn't like anything.
Yeah.
Producer Bay got a whole beard. Don't do that.
Well, I can't anyway. So we already know.
Yeah.
I can't grow a full beard. Everybody knows that.
Just bring back your. You don't have to do any of that.
So you just got the goat.
That's it.
That's fine.
But is it that bad? No, I'm being serious.
Yes, it's bad.
You know what?
You my nigga, yo.
I'm a very consistent person, and since everybody wants me, I'm gonna fucking keep it this way.
I say I knew it.
So you can all just suck it. When I decide to fucking do it, you will get it back.
Steve, you want to have a
but
lady,
hold on, hold on. Can I just tell you guys? Do you know why? Right? We discussed it. I feel like it's the old me, like body wise, physically.
Never had any facial hair before. That's true.
Right, and now, but I have like an older me brain, so I want to fucking. I don't know, like I feel younger. Like I feel awesome. Yeah. That's why that was the other purpose for the weight loss. FYI.
Making you really young. Yeah, you look extra young.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing.
Not that now, I know that sounds crazy.
No. Don't get it twisted, Sam. Don't get it twisted. Everybody said the same thing. Everybody has no idea. They're fucking befuddled that when I tell them I'm turning 38 this year. Mm-hmm. Like no one believes it.
That was another thing that when I told the lady about DMX and how I seen him for my 30th birthday, she's like, "You're what?" I'm like, "I'm 35." What?
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this lady? I don't even know her name. She's just in my unit. I don't even know her fucking name. I'm sorry, Steve. Go ahead.
No. I'm all set. Finish up minority support.
Okay. Leo also put, Steve, you got to watch The Last of Us, which you do.
Okay. Yes. All right, yes. Leo. I'm gonna make sure
it's on HBO Max.
I'm gonna make sure I watch that shit.
Very good.
At least the video game shit because I can't afford Max yet.
Great show, true to the source material, which is true. That's why it's okay if you just watch the cutscenes from the game.
Yeah, that's what he said.
If you have the time, just play the game. Definitely worth it. Or if you want the game footage as a movie, I can hook up with you a link. Oh yeah, that's lit. On YouTube that will give you the game experience as a movie, which I've been doing lately. Been watching cutscenes of games.
I know. I did that with Mortal Kombat.
Me too.
Oh, but Brittany, so we just got a last week's podcast. First of all, I'm terrified. All right, we're all gonna die.
I think you know about this already.
Yeah,
right?
But what's it called again?
Cordyceps.
It's
a fungus.
It's a fungus, and it fucking grows out the fucking ant's head, and it's gonna take over human people.
So and
then we all gonna turn into fucking zombies, and then we're just gonna fucking die. It's over.
The Last of Us is a video game where you're fighting zombies, but they're infected with the cordyceps fungus.
Okay.
Which is in real life. There's real cordyceps funguses. So there's a cordyceps fungus that grows out of ants and kills the ant, takes over the ant's brain, and makes the ant walk, and it starts to sprout out the ant. It's real. What
the fuck?
Yo, it's fucking. It's
yeah.
You gotta watch.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So eager.
Brittany, tune into last week's episode.
Tune into
last week's episode.
So eager to do so.
It was a great episode.
The reason why it's so scary is because if it did infect humans, we'd be done for because it's in the air, spores. So yeah, it's a good show. It's a good show. It's a good video game, but it's real life for ants. Like it's lethal. It just.
This is what they're dealing with in the ant.
That's what they're doing in the ant world. Damn, they gonna do it.
They really is.
And then when one is affected,
they already gotta deal with niggas stepping on them and shit, and fucking up their houses and shit.
They be like shunning them. They banish them.
You got
no, they kill them.
You have to.
Oh, that's right. They get rid of them.
That's right. Because it's contagious.
You got it. Damn.
Just so you know,
over there.
Hey, everybody does segregation.
Anyway,
All right,
What I
Steve.
said?
I
said disclaimer.
Like again, last week we talked about how me and Steve we watched. It is spoilers, but if you ain't watched it by now,
Hey,
it was
guys,
Deadpool and
hold on,
Wolverine
Sam.
movie.
You know
We
what? Shut the fuck
apologize.
up, bitch. I'm going to see it
Hold
next
on.
week.
Next
Shit,
week?
whatever. Yeah, I'm going to see it next week because I had to see Twister first. I went and saw Twister.
Don't go see
I
Twisters.
know it was awful.
It wasn't really?
Too late.
No,
I
I heard nothing but
it was
just
so bad.
terrible things.
It was so bad.
I knew it was going to be bad.
I wanted to love
you
it. I
can't,
felt
you
so
can't, you
bad.
can't.
Mess with the first one.
And mind you, it's supposed to kind of be a sequel.
Was it really?
Girl,
Ain't the
they
actors-
needed to stop.
It's
It
bad.
was just so bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
I think at one point I had closed my eyes for a brief second.
So Sam,
I was
it's just like
shit.
I told you, Sam. There's no more
They
good
can never
ideas.
fuck with that shit. They couldn't fuck with Twister. The
You
real
can't.
Twister just left
You just
that
can't.
shit the fuck alone.
Just
I
leave
was
it.
so upset. And I would have been mad because I was willing to travel to the city to go to the ones with that move around with the wind and shit. I needed the wind, the
Interactive.
water in my
Wait.
fucking face and shit. I wanted to be tumbling around. I would have rode down to the city. Now, if I had rode down the city to do that shit and
You
saw
would've
that
been
movie,
mad as hell.
I would have been so fucking
the tornado
mad.
wasn't scary or
It wasn't anything crazy.
So, all right, but
It
so
really
just so
wasn't.
you know, we talked about
Lackluster.
Deadpool, so you're about to hear something. So you might want to plug your ears.
So hold on, Deadpool. Oh yeah, Deadpool. He just gives his.
Well, all he
how
says is he said bye,
enjoyed-
bye, and then
Yeah,
and he said it was a good
bye,
movie.
bye. I was
Yeah.
expecting him to do the dance. Otherwise, what's the point? Can you press the read more, producer? Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Oh damn,
is
this
GOAT.
going in as
Son,
usual.
I do.
Damn,
Leo is like another
damn,
co-host.
He's actually not really spoiling that. He says Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine goat costume. Yeah, that was
Yes.
perfect. When you put that cowl on, I shed a tear. Wesley Snipes, absolutely. Mwah.
Yep.
That was Chef's Kiss. As returning as Blade was Chef's Kiss. That was the best cameo in the movie. Both myself and Star were cheesing because we were both Blade fans. Because when he came out, I was like, to the producer, I was like, I got Wesley.
He still got it. He still got it. Yo, Britt, he still got
He
it.
still got it. Fight scenes were beautifully choreographed, and definitely the Honda truck scene was.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? I went to the bathroom, so I didn't even see that part. I came back at the end when he was already tied up in all like the
That was the best.
seatbelt and stuff. I know. I gotta.
All right, you guys. Do you guys mind?
You'll
Seriously.
see.
Worst
No,
fight
no, it's not spoiled. It's not spoiled. I promise. It's not.
I need to know
I
niggas
actually
tied
have
up.
to agree. The worst fight scene was Wolverine and Sabretooth. It was 2
jeez.
seconds. That was whack.
Yeah.
That was whack. Gambit was man. I could respect what they tried to do, and the fight scenes were good. I'm not mad at Gambit. I don't know. It's 50-50 with Gambit. Channing Tatum's been trying to be Gambit for like 10
Well, it was in
plus years
production.
now. Yeah.
But it just kept hitting hell. You know what it was? It's like the Blade movie now.
Yeah.
It just cannot.
It's just
It
stuck
can't.
in
It's just fucking stuck in purgatory.
Yeah. Chris Evans as Johnny Storm was a good callback, which I didn't know that was going to happen. And the way that it played off as him being Cap, then goes flame on.
Yeah, it was
a nice
fucking
touch.
great. It was great.
But a disappointment at the same time, but I get it. That was the point.
Yes.
I guess. I don't get to, I don't go watch the same movie twice in the theaters, but this one I would.
Amen, brother.
Yeah,
Amen.
me too.
I'm
I'd
doing
go
the same thing. I'm
I would
seeing
go
it
see that
twice.
again. Yeah, I would definitely go see that again.
All right.
But that was Minority Support.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Leo.
Oh, you ain't gonna thank my mom? You
catch
teasing?
it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
was like-
Mama Sherry.
Wow.
You catch your head.
Hold
that thought, cause we gotta take a break. And we're back. So I have a quick question for the ladies out there who wear thongs and shit. Like when you fart, does it has it ever like whistled? Like when you blow between a blade of grass and you can
When
make
you
it
have a
whistle a little
thong
bit?
on?
I'm just saying.
I don't
I'm
know. Why don't you ask some
curious.
strippers?
What?
Do you think
I know,
strippers
right? They wear the
ever when they have the
G-strings.
thongs
You know
and
what?
the
That'd be
G-strings on
awesome.
and they're
G-strings?
That'd be a-
performing?
Let me tell you, G-strings just never work.
I don't think there's any.
the
You think there are
vagina
any
just eats
strippers
that
where
shit.
they're just jiggling and shit, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oops."
Oh, all the time, I'm sure.
They don't got
You
gas.
think so?
They don't got
all the
problems?
time.
I'm
That's
sure,
a stretch.
yeah, I'm sure.
They ain't making no fucking
They're
money.
human. I mean,
Yeah, you straddling something like shit in your ass and
I'm
shit
sure that happens
for
all
the
the
vac,
time.
and you just let one loose.
It happens.
It happens. I let them loose at my desk. Like, what's? I'm just saying. It happens. They're human.
Okay,
It happens.
not during a lap dance. That happens.
Well, I'm sure
you
not
guys. You're acting
intentionally.
like-
Not intentionally.
Wait,
but
hold
mistakes
on.
happen.
But like, I mean, let's just be honest. If she just really kind of like, if she's fine enough, if she broke one in your lap and it gave it a little extra jiggle, you wouldn't be mad at it.
Oh, Steve. All
What?
right.
And usually they smell
The
like
music
cinnamon.
gonna be too
so
loud
they're all right.
anyway for you to be hearing it. I'm just saying. All of a sudden you're gonna smell some shit and you're gonna be like,
I don't know
ew, what the fuck?
I don't know what
was
kind
that?
of classy places you go to. I go to
Like-
places where they play it off their phone. All right?
You said trash.
I'm in the fucking trenches.
Bitches got.
I'm in the fucking trenches.
Bullet holes. These bitches got bullet
That's what I'm
holes.
trying to tell y'all. This is my whole fucking thing. Y'all don't understand. I'm in the trenches with some of this shit.
You fucking stupid,
Shout out to
Steve.
them, yo. They earn their money. So, Brittany, you
To
have
fill
been
you
gone
in.
for 3 weeks.
Just for everybody, the viewers who don't know, I was away in Mexico on the first week of July.
During the hurricane.
This nigga gonna text me actually fucking literally the night before, and I already had a lot of anxiety over this trip, y'all. I had a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of factors on this trip that I was like had a lot of anxiety over.
Yeah.
So literally, since Mexico was one of the places that I was most scared to travel to, and I just had a lot of reservations. I was nervous. Everybody knows I smoke, so I wanted to. They said it was legal there, so I bring my weed like I bring my weed everywhere. But Mexico was a nervous place. And so I happened to be traveling during the time of Hurricane Beryl. Mm-hmm. And this one over here gonna text me, having time, but just to let you know, it's about to be a hurricane over there. I was like, nigga. And at the time it wasn't supposed to hit Cancun, so I wasn't really worried about it. But literally,
I knew it.
I was like, oh no, it hit Jamaica. I saw it hitting all these other different type of places. I really wasn't worried about Cancun, but needless to say, I should worry maybe a smidgen.
I told you. I fucking knew
Maybe
it.
a
I
smidgen.
told you.
So,
Hold on,
like I said, I
was just
went the week
looking
of
out
4th of
for
July.
you, just so you know, because I was worried about my friend because they were talking about that shit like it's supposed to be biblical proportion.
I know.
So I'm like, yo, my friend, my co-host,
And Hurricane Beryl did it.
is going down there, and I want to make sure I get my fucking
It
souvenir.
did his thing even out. And it was so funny, I couldn't escape this nigga because literally he was like coming when I was like down in Mexico, and then when I was coming home, and the nigga was coming home. Yeah. I was having wind shiver. I was like, I cannot get away from him. So fucking.
Maybe that's a sign.
Yo. So let me just first start off by saying Mexico was beautiful. I had an amazing resort. I did a swim up suite.
Of course you did.
A swim up suite, so there was a pool in the area. That's awesome. Basically right off, you walk off the little deck. It's out there. Beautiful. So when I got there, it was the day before 4th of July, guys. So I had plans. We had excursions set up and plans to do certain things.
Sorry,
but when we
question.
got there, everyone was like, yeah.
Do they celebrate 4th of July in Mexico?
It was so funny because my coworker was like, pack your Old Navy shirt. Bitch, are you trying to get me killed? No, I am not. I was trying to be un-American
she said Old Navy,
as fucking
American
possible.
flag
Okay?
shirt.
I am not. No, I was looking forward to fireworks. I was looking forward to like fun stuff on 4th of July. I didn't expect hamburgers and hot dogs and like the typical like
Really?
4th of July stuff. I really didn't.
Oh shit!
But
Hey.
I think they celebrated.
Shout out to
they
Mexico.
definitely do not celebrate Mexico. No, we didn't celebrate no fucking 4th of July because I tell you, I got in there on a Wednesday, guys.
I thought you just convinced
the
me that they did.
hurricane was supposed to be coming Thursday, Friday. So we check in. They're like, all right, just so you know, hurricane. We're like tropical storm. Like it might get bad. I'm like, oh my god. So everyone was on my feet to lay out in the sun. So as soon as I got there, I was like, I gotta put my bathing suit on. I gotta get some color in while I can before they talk about the fucking hurricane coming and about to ruin my fucking time. So I go out there the first day, I get a bunch of color. It's a all-inclusive resort, so your drinks are, that's why we started this pod with shots, because I must have did. I don't even want to tell y'all. There must have been like 80, 30, 50.
Do you feel like you drank from the time
shots.
you got up to the time you went to bed?
I liked to be up maybe, which is so funny. Only on vacation. Yeah. I like to be up around 8:30.
Are you sure, bitch? You be calling me at like
because
I agree with her because you want to experience the entire day.
I wanted to lay. I like laying out.
Sam, I'm the same way. If I'm on vacation, I'm up early. I want to experience everything the entire time.
And I'm good.
Having my swim up suite, I had my own personal butler and pool guy. So my pool bartender, his name is Jose. Shout out to Jose. I loved him. I love me some Jose.
Okay,
so
quick question.
Came over.
The drinks better than Jamaica?
Way better.
I bet.
Bam.
Way better.
I felt like they were cutting
way better.
They
way
were.
better.
That's why I told you guys not to get them fucking mixed drinks.
I was doing shots.
Okay.
I was just taking straight shots.
Now, did they have mixed drinks?
Shots. They did, but I didn't have any.
Oh, so
the only mixed drinks I had was the Jose put me on to a Paloma, which is like some tequila.
Okay, so as a mixed drink, would you say it was better than the mixed drinks over?
A million times better because it was strong.
So y'all motherfuckers got to step y'all game up.
And I didn't feel anything in Jamaica.
Hold on, quick question. Last question. Did they have the liquor now, shout out to Jamaica for this one. Did they have the liquor dispenser? In the room,
they had a bunch of top shelf tequilas. After I finished my Don Julio bottle,
Jamaica,
they would bring another Don Julio bottle in, and I was like, just stock this with tequila. I don't want the champagne. I don't want nothing else. Yeah. Diet Coke and tequila. Diet Coke and tequila, Jose. So fuck it up. I was like, Diet Coke and tequila. But no, every morning, 8:30, I was out, get my little color, had my oils on, laid up. You know, the pool was very nice. They always had the pool parties, almost like similar to, you know, the vibe that we had when we were all in Jamaica. Really wasn't a fan of the food, guys. The breakfast I could not stand. I'm trying to tell you guys. Yeah, you were supposed to go to this place called Flavors, and I wanted to call it like La Bland because it was so bad. I couldn't get down with their eggs. Something about their eggs and their food just wasn't sitting right with me. But they had a smoothie station that I loved. I fucked up a smoothie every morning, or if they had grilled chicken out, that's all I needed. The grilled chicken was fire. I was like, grilled chicken, I'm good. Got my protein in. But like I said, everyone was worried about this fucking storm. So we get there, fucking Thursday comes. It's some light rain, nothing crazy. Still a nice day. Niggas, there's no niggas anywhere. No resort workers, nothing. They done started transitioning all of like the pool stuff into the staff, and all of the chairs were put away outside. They had like all the beds in the swim up suite. So literally, and I didn't give a fuck. I was still swimming around like my swim up suite with all the furniture in there. I was like, what else are we gonna do, you know? But niggas done gave us a boxed lunch.
Ooh.
Around like 6 o'clock.
Beautiful,
around 6 o'clock.
You got fire
they gave us, and when I tell you this bread, now this is 4th of July, guys. This is 4th of July. And when I tell you this bread, you couldn't even like, it was so molded and like put to, and then they gave us orange with some Danibles yogurt. I was like,
that's some Fire Fest.
They're trying to fucking kill us.
Yo, that's Fire Fest.
I done already had all this fucking tequila, and now you're not gonna feed me. Yeah. And you know, they're like, stay in your room. It's dangerous. But you know, all the black people, we congregated at the pool. So everybody that was black at the resort, we all were like, hey, like we all, look out for ourselves. We were a tight knit group.
And
we
were following directions.
Exactly. Oh hell no. They were like, stay indoors. We're like, pool 3 o'clock. Okay, cool.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bring your bottles.
We don't want you to get swept away by the hurricane. Okay.
Everybody bought their bottles from the room. And when I tell you,
I just want this to be out there. When motherfuckers die, just understand why. Just understand. This is what I'm saying. When shit happens sometimes to people,
even
to large groups of people, I don't feel bad.
Even I was outside in this little rain. Now this, when I tell you this was not a true hurricane, you guys, I thought I was gonna see some shit. I even thought maybe I was gonna get blown around like a smidgen. This was a little rain, some small wind, and they done had no workers. No workers. Nobody came.
They have homes, right? They have homes that they gotta protect too.
I understand, but it's like this wasn't bad. This was not bad. I feel like they were using this as an excuse.
No.
Just trying to play some shit at work.
Hold on, Britt. This is the only time I gotta give you pushback.
They knew it wasn't gonna be bad.
That's not true. They don't know that. Hold on. They said the same thing about Katrina. They said Katrina was going to be nothing more than like a category 2, and then that shit turned into a category 4,
more of a tropical
and
storm.
then it ended. Exactly. They said the same thing about Katrina.
It kept getting lighter and lighter and lighter.
I mean, Brittany, they said the same thing about Katrina, and it fucking almost wiped New Orleans off the map.
Are you hearing me being at the pool?
I understand that.
I was at the pool. My poor family.
I mean, Brittany, just because you're hard-headed, don't mean they gotta be hard-headed.
Did you get evicted?
I'm sorry, Sam. I'm so
are you
used
in
to
a
yelling at
shelter
you.
somewhere? Everyone's trying to text me. I couldn't even text anybody back to tell them I was okay, literally chilling at the pool.
Right.
And everyone was concerned because it was such a big deal. It was really blown up. They canceled our excursion, so our excursions got canceled Thursday, Friday,
die possibly.
Saturday.
It's unpredictable. It's
over
weather.
a little bit of rain.
It's
so
God.
I thought that was
Jesus.
absolutely
God
ridiculous.
Don't tell you what he about to do. If he want to kick that shit up a notch, he ain't gotta go by you just because you're on vacation. So they said, hey Zeus, make sure you go pray over your family and go home. Make sure y'all good. We gonna keep all these niggas in their goddamn room, and y'all didn't
That's
listen.
exactly what they did to us too. They're like, stay in your room. Here's this fucking sandwich. They're like, don't fucking go. Don't fucking go. You get fucked up. You get fucked up. And that's literally how they left us.
Mexicans don't care. You want to fuck up? Okay,
how they left us.
Go ahead.
And they didn't give a fuck about us neither. But you know what? We rocked it out that day. Now, mind you, when I got there, guys, now I bought some weed, like I said. When I got there, weed? I didn't smoke Mexican weed because I bought everything. I bought my own weed. So when we got there, we started off just smoking a little bit, like towards the pool. Everyone was cool. Everything was gravy, right? So then, during the hurricane, things on left. So we started getting a little more comfortable. We're smoking like
I hear
closer to our room. We're smoking like in our swim up suite, like outside, like basically at the pool, right? So when the hurricane ended and everybody came back, we were still comfortable, used to just smoking like in our little area, not thinking anything of it. So fucking, they don't Steve's face. So fucking
what I do?
Next thing I know, they had threatened to come and kick us out of the resort. This was maybe like midway through the trip. My friend that was with me, he had gotten cornered and he was gone for maybe like 45 minutes and I'm getting ready for like a really nice dinner. I was just getting ready for a really nice dinner. Now I'm like, where is this taking forever? Yeah. And meanwhile, he had gotten cornered by security in resort saying that, we had to leave.
Terrifying.
Now, very terrifying because when he told me back, he was like, we have a problem. And he led with that instead of like, we were able to stay.
It's okay.
And I was like, so where the fuck were we gonna go?
Yeah.
Right.
So he was able to smoosh the situation around because we had became the party room. Like we had couples come in. We had made friends.
So
we
y'all
had
some freaks.
We had done some karaoke with everyone, which I missed you guys so fucking much. I was like, where is everybody?
The real karaoke singers.
Like, where is everybody?
You know what, Sam? Throw your hands up. It is correct.
Because I had to carry karaoke single-handedly.
I carried karaoke on your birthday. I said, I'll start.
I literally
and I helped finish.
I felt like I put on a whole fucking production, but we had everybody, of course, all the black people, we had everybody jamming. We had our own little section. We had everybody up. But literally, this one girl did Little Kim, and I was like,
You ain't
Sam.
You ain't Sam?
I was like, no, girl. She was terrible.
You ain't New York enough.
But there's a lot of moments I missed you guys. They had a silent silent headphone party.
Was
and
it
I was
just as
like,
fun?
oh my God.
We had so much fun with that.
That was fantastic. That was one of my, honestly.
They had a silent. I missed you guys for that. I was like, oh my God, this reminds me of Jamaica when we all did it. And it was like such a fun time.
It was.
But no, needless to say, I was like terrified. I was like, they're about to kick us out. Like, so like I said, we were on our way out to this really nice dinner that night. And we ended up going down to, we ended up going into downtown, and I'm thinking, okay, we can't smoke. We got to be careful how much we're smoking at, the resort. So we're gonna bring just one rolled up pre-roll, right? So
y'all niggas dance with the devil.
We go to dinner and we're like smoking a little bit before we go into this really beautiful restaurant. The restaurant's gorgeous, you guys. It was fucking Rosa Negra, which is another really popular Latin American cuisine restaurant in Cancun. So literally, you guys, it was like party from the time you got there. They had hookahs on the table, really gorgeous restaurant. It was on the water. They had dancers come out with these fireworks every time people took shots. Like, it was a huge event just to take shots. But beautiful, gorgeous. They threw fireworks at the end, right? So we're coming out, we're smoking, and not even like realizing like how dangerous like this could be. Because if you look at Mexican laws, it says it's recreational for them.
Not
Americans. Not us fucking Americans. Just so you tourists know, you go to fucking Mexico, you think it's sweet. You think it's sweet. It's not sweet. So fucking, we had reservations at Coco Bongo, which is another really popular day party down in Mexico. And I was really scared to smoke on the resort. At this point, we had gone. We had like found a little like.
Now, you didn't have any vape, nothing, no vapes.
Yeah, but a vape don't hit the same. No,
you're right. You're right.
You know how I am.
It doesn't hit the same. I get it.
Doesn't hit the same.
I understand that. I get it.
Fucking. So we're like, we're gonna go to Coco Bongo. We bring a little pre-roll
but it's
to
better
try
to
to
being
smoke.
Homeless.
True, because where the fuck were we gonna go in Mexico?
Yeah.
4th of July
and
week.
You gotta understand,
and where are you gonna find another place? I would have been down in. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about it because you drive through. It took us maybe about 45 minutes to get down to Cancun from our resort. So it was because we stayed in Costa Mujeres. So fucking we go down to Coco Bongo this day. Most beautiful beach, you guys. I just went through this nasty ass bar. I was like, Coco Bongo is disgusting. Do not go. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money.
Really?
Don't do nothing at Coco Bongo. It looked disgusting. It looked like it needed to be revamped, like from the 80s. Their endless bar they give you is Jose Cuervo, and I was like disgusted.
So
and nobody
like
wanted to sit in that nasty ass little farm
club.
Yes, it's the infamous Coco Bongo Club, which I don't know why they hyped up so much because I felt like I wasted my money to do this. But the best part about Coco Bongo is you look straight through. It was the most prettiest beach I'd ever seen. Right. Gorgeous rocks, blue water. So I'm like, let's fuck Coco Bongo. Let's go to the beach. I'm ready to get in. And we're like, let's smoke real quick before we go jumping in like the waves. I wanted to jump in this fucking water so bad.
Oh, and Britt, just so you know, I was going to send you the shark attacks that happened in Mexico too, but I didn't really want to fuck with you like
thanks,
that.
Steve. Thanks. So fucking, I find a little secluded spot on a little rock somewhere. We're smoking about half of it, guys. And
Jesus.
I look up and there's a soldier, army guy standing right over us with a AK-47.
Ooh.
About as big as him. He looked like he could barely carry the fucking shit. Sure. Like he was dragging this shit along the fucking sand or some shit.
And they don't speak no English.
Like, I mean, let's just be honest, but
fucking English, you guys.
Actual Mexicans aren't really that tall.
They're not.
They're not. They're just simply not. In terms of height and average, they're not tall.
This nigga was average built, all right? Because, or maybe it was the guy. I don't fucking know. He had an AK fucking shit, okay? That's all I saw. Yeah. That's all I saw.
But hold that thought,
because we gotta take a break. And we're back. So back to this amazing story, Sam. So we got little man, AK-47.
Yeah. So he's standing over us. We get up off the rock. We're like, fuck, what the fuck? So then we see the police guy come up behind him. And he's got a big guy, and he's got this vest that says Policia on it. And he's got his little badge hanging. And he's like, you Espanol? I'm like, oh my God, my heart's dropping, right? My heart is dropping. I'm freaking the fuck out, right? I'm freaking out inside. And so I'm like, listen, I immediately start with, I'm so sorry. I only we only have this much, like, this was it. We have nothing else. Like, we'll leave. Like, we didn't know that this was illegal, blah, 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 blah. So he's looking at me. He's like, so we're going to go to jail. He's like, we go to jail and I book you. And I was like, no. I was like, so I started to really fuck up. I'm like, no, that's not necessary. Like, please. And he's like, so he stops me as I'm like, and he's like, you Espanol? And I'm like, yes, at this point, you know, I'll be whatever the fuck you want me to be. So yes, I'm Espanol.
They call me
I'm you. And he's like, how come no Espanol? So I'm like, my mom never taught me.
She just turned Mexican out of the
language. She
damn well they know they're full of shit.
But she's telling my story.
My mom never taught me.
That's my story.
He's like, I was like, pequeño. He was like, listen, he's like, they started off.
Did you start speaking English right away?
They started off. No, his shit was still broken. I felt like I was, you know, when you're in that moment, I felt like I was literally begging for my life for 45 minutes. Like, legitly begging for my life for 45 minutes. And so they started off at 1,000, y'all. Started off at 1,000. And I was like, a steep, like, $100. I was like, I'll give you $100. All right. And he's like,
your fucking fine was less than my hair braiding.
I don't think it's. I think they
500 to whatever we had on our wallets, as well as, which was about $300. So they took our cash or whatever they thought was valuable on us, and
jewelry.
Even after they stole everything, he's like still making me profusely beg. I'm like, please. So
he was hoping he'd get a blowjob.
Literally after, he's like,
he was hoping he could get that too.
I want you to go back in Coco Bongo, have a drink, and
hell, nigga, you took my money.
I was like,
you buying?
Right?
Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Literally, like, you know, whatever to give us, like, thank you, senor, thank you. I'm running back in the car. At this point, it had broken down, pouring rain on, like, there's really no one around now. It had poured rain. So I make it back inside Coco Bongo, and they grab us because they saw the cops fucking with us. Yeah. So they start to strip search us, and they're like, we smell weed.
Oh my God, it wasn't over.
It was literally not over. And so I'm just like, leave us alone. You just got fucking robbed. You got nothing. You got hysterical at this point. Like, you don't fucking have anything anymore. Like, leave us the fuck alone. So fucking security fucks with us about 20 fucking minutes.
Let me tell you.
I know what happens here, but I don't give a fuck.
It's a good scam. So I read like
that
it happens in
all
like
the
Venezuela. They
It's
pretend to be cops so that they can just rob you for whatever money you have. And it could be crooked cops,
yes, but no, this was not. These weren't pretend cops. These were legit fucking cops. And
Sam, they play
Mexican
different games
system
down there.
is so corrupted, you guys. And how fucked up I felt after being robbed was like so traumatic. And so we're outside waiting for the Uber because, you know, I didn't stay in no fucking Coco Bongo. Of course not. I just wanted to get the fuck back to the resort, which was already so to me to begin with. But fucking, I was like, we gotta get back to the fucking resort. So we're waiting for the Uber, and some guy gonna walk up to us and be like, you got weed? I was like, get the fuck up out of here! Get the fuck up out of here! You have a fucking face! Like, literally, I was like, you get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I was so fucking upset. I got back to the resort. I had literally 6 shots immediately. I was like, lying up the Don Julio right now. I took that shit like, 6 shots. I went down to my little pool. I was like, Jose, Jose.
Where are you?
They don't fuck anybody, you guys, anybody that could speak English around this fucking resort, I done caught. And I was like, I was robbed. I was fucking robbed. This one guy, I was literally jumping waves on the beach by myself. And this one white guy was in the pool. I was like, you American. You American. I was like, I was robbed. I was just robbed. He was like, damn, really? I was like, yeah. We're just jumping and literally. He was like, no, it happens all the time here. It's a corrupt system. Yeah. I just could not believe. I just felt so fucked up and violated after that shit.
I'm laughing at your pain, but I do feel bad for you at the same time.
It was so bad. And then I already felt like I had to watch my back at the resort. You know what I mean? It just got to the point.
So Mexico is just not.
I would not recommend Mexico if you do not speak Spanish, or you know what? If I didn't smoke, maybe that wouldn't have been an issue, right? Because there was tons of other couples at the resort. This was a couples resort. There was a lot of weddings. I crashed my first wedding, which was so much fun. I was literally like on the dance floor requesting songs, eating cake, drinking their fucking
taking pictures with them.
Literally like
fucking wait. I'm sorry, nigga. Whoa.
Like I don't know them. Like I don't know them forever. Congratulations.
She's my cousin.
I was like, put on flex.
No.
I was like, let's go. Like,
we're skipping by this too much.
Line.
We're skipping by this too much.
That was the best, you guys. I definitely recommend if you can crash a wedding. It was just a cute little beach wedding. And like I said, we had made friends with so many couples in the resort. A lot of people were there getting married. We befriended two couples that were getting married. And one of them, we had actually seen their real wedding, and that was really sweet. We're literally on the sidelines when she was walking out, like, you look beautiful, girl. You look gorgeous. And I'm like at the bar taking shots, like, I'm never gonna get married. Having my little moment, but it was still really cute.
Got past it.
And I got past it. I was like, all right, girl, go ahead. But the other one I had caught the reception. This is the one that we had crashed. You know, we were just happening to be walking on the beach. I was like, oh shit. So we walked over, you know, we're like, congratulations. We done started eating. They had some cake, they had some food out. We got some of their liquor because they had the premium liquor package.
Was that food better than that was provided?
That was provided at the resort. Yeah. There was really only 2 restaurants at the resort that I was really fucking with for food.
Food wise, Jamaica is
A1.
Yeah, the food was way better in Jamaica.
A bad time
the
with
food
the food at all,
was way better.
In my opinion. But
I ain't going front, yo. I've been hearing that Mexico is overrated.
I've never had a desire to go. I think
it was gorgeous. But like I said, if I hadn't smoked, maybe I would have been able to enjoy my time more. But I find that I really don't want to be at a place. Like I will say the trip ended absolutely amazing. Even with all of that shit that had happened to me, I had a really, really good time. I went which I will never recommend anywhere. I went to this adventure park, Explore Adventure, which was a nighttime zip lining place at night.
Yeah, I don't do zips.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It was the cars. It was the cars, the ATV cars, and it was a river swim and a cenote swim, which was my favorite part of the whole trip, was swimming in the cenote and all the water. I could have been in there the whole fucking time. It's like an underwater cave with like water, and it's a built-in underwater system.
That motherfucker's gonna eat my alligator.
No, it's really beautiful.
It was the most prettiest thing I'd ever seen, and the waterfall was all around it. The ziplining shit was not only terrifying, it was a workout. I didn't know that you had to go down all 7 lines once you start one.
Think about that.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you don't get to just stop.
You don't get to just stop. I didn't know that. If someone had told me I was about to be hiking 20 miles to get on there.
What did you think you were doing?
Down the thing, and mind you, they don't show me a 30-second video. Then they're like, all right, here's your harness. Like, a harness me on up. I felt insecure. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. They're like, lean back, cross your legs. And here I am going, like, it was going so fast. I'm like, oh my God, please, please, please. I'm closing my eyes. Everyone knows I love, like, I love an adventure, but this was too much.
Yeah, no,
this was too much.
So you should have came with us in Jamaica.
It stopped.
You should have came with us.
Did it always stop like this? I felt like my tooth was about to knock the fuck out of my fucking face, like, as fast as they break you. And that's the part that I didn't like. I could get down with everything else.
It doesn't have that kind of resistance. You could go through that fucker.
I was like, ziplining is check. I did it. Just like snorkeling, check. I did it. Never again. I'm good on both activities.
I like the ground.
I'm sorry. I love ziplining.
I was good. The Explorer
That's
part
how we
was
met
too
the
much.
aunties.
It was too much. And we did it in the middle of the night. And it was too much going on for my first time. Water park.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
But a lot of our excursions were cut short because of the hurricane, so that kind of sucked. But other than that,
did you get reimbursed for any of those things?
Which we did. We definitely got our money back. I had a nice beach massage. I never had
on the beach.
I never had a massage on the beach before, and that was.
I would have probably felt
that was
snoring.
But I would have if this white drunk guy wasn't drunk and coming over and being obnoxious. Like, how much did y'all pay for this? How long is this? Is it good? Does it feel good? I was like, dude, if you don't get the fuck out of here,
that's wrong because you're trying to
and
relax.
then the workers, they just thought it was so funny and they didn't speak any English, so they kept laughing and they weren't recovering from it. And I'm like, this is my fucking massage.
So how much you want to bet they fucking understand everything that's going on?
I was so mad.
Other than that, the trip was good.
Other than that, I give the trip. Honestly, I feel like getting robbed. I needed to knock it down a couple more points, a whole fucking lot, and then the food, but I don't want to knock it down like that because it was still a great fucking time.
So it sounds like it's a 6.
Not even. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Oh, that's good.
What?
Not bad.
Wait, I think we have a far different leveling system because an 8.5 sounds like, Steven, you need to go. But everything you described is, Steven, you need to stay the fuck away.
If you can stay away from smoking and you're not like that. I feel like you're not like that.
I think I missed my time of going, me personally, Cancun, like college ages, like in my 20s, to go to spring break.
I don't think she's talking about that though. You can still go.
You can still go. Cancun is known for their beaches.
Or Tulum might be
the most
nice,
beautiful.
It's
Tulum
relaxing.
didn't really have the reason I didn't travel out to Tulum, because I was going to stay in Tulum for the week, but the reason I didn't travel out to Tulum is because it's a jungle and there's nothing there.
But I'm saying I've never had much of a desire for Mexico, but when I was younger, I wanted to go to spring break.
Spring break Cancun.
I'm too old now.
Because we grew up on MTV.
Exactly.
No,
I'm too old.
You definitely gotta go down and check where the party was downtown in Cancun. But like I said, I was in Costa Mojeras. It was resort beach life. It wasn't. I had to travel about 45 minutes to where they would have downtown Cancun where the party was.
Because even when I went to Puerto Rico, now they have like a strip, La Placitas. It was like mad young. I was like, this
which we didn't even do. Coco Bongo was on the strip, and like I said, we done went on the strip one time. We got fucked the fuck up.
Like,
we done got robbed. We're good. We didn't even go back at nighttime to check it out.
I'm glad you made it back.
Literally
I'm glad
did
you
not.
made it back in
I
one
was
piece.
so, when I tell you I was happy to be back in America, when I took my first hit, when I got back in New York,
you said,
and I
tastes like
exhaled,
freedom.
I was
Yeah,
like,
word.
oh
Tastes
my
like America.
God.
He's like, this tastes like America. She's like, this is what freedom tastes like.
Yeah, word.
I got so high. I didn't have to look over my back. Niggas were popping out the sand, y'all. I literally was on the beach like terrified that they were gonna pop up and be like, we got you.
And I ain't go front. I'm actually more shocked by you that you're willing to go through those lengths to go to jail.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I'm a rider, just so you know.
All I'm saying is that means you love your job too.
I came back, I said to Don, I was like, Don, I was like, you got me outdone.
He would have bailed me out.
You know, he would have got me out. But he was like, Britt, I told you. He said it happened to him 3 times.
Oh God.
Yo, they don't fuck around down there. Yo,
he got robbed down in Mexico.
I would never go back.
It is not a joke.
It's not the same down there. Yo, it's a completely different life,
even said
culture,
was trying
everything.
to get him to cash app him. He was like, my nigga, I'm not cash apping you now. He was like, he's like, you don't run out. But yeah, it's a thing, guys. So if you want to go to Mexico, you want to plan something to Mexico, just be careful.
All right. Thanks, Britt.
Thank you, Britt. That was a great fuck. I didn't expect it to go.
I didn't think you expect the robbery.
I did not expect that. I was thoroughly fucking shocked.
Yeah,
I was
crazy.
Thoroughly.
Yeah. The one thing I was scared of happened when I went to Mexico happened. So
But you made it back. So
I made it back. I'm alright. I wasn't in. Could you imagine me in fucking Mexican jail?
You wouldn't last a day.
I wouldn't last 2 hours. I wouldn't even last like a second.
Where's the shoe? I'm hanging myself right now.
They would like literally take me out. No way. Like I'm good.
I'm gonna hang myself right now.
She's like, I don't know what y'all talk about. Espanol.
And that place where I can't understand nothing.
Yeah, that's scary.
That's scary.
That's what happened in Puerto Rico.
And everybody had guns there driving through the town. Like I said, we had to drive 45 minutes anywhere. And like literally everybody had guns. There were checkpoints. And if they didn't like you, they'd be like,
yeah,
pull over.
Remember I told you about in Puerto Rico when we got stranded and I called 911, they hung up on me. So it is scary. Because we got stranded in the car. So I was like, girl, I'm about to call 911. And she's like, and there was like, no, there was like, there's a minute, I was like, no. There's like, okay, bye. I was like,
they said, American?
He said, okay, bye. I was like, what if I was really in trouble?
Thank God the only experience I've ever had outside of the country was in Canada, and that's when I was overly fucking drunk, and I fucking fell and smacked my head on the fucking concrete.
Damn,
and fucking Mike had to like hoist me up. Oh yeah.
I was arrested.
They were like, they
don't play that.
Pulled over and they were like looking, and they're like, hey, he's like, luckily our hotel was like right over.
If you have a DWI, you can't even go to Canada.
Huh?
If you have a DWI or anything, you can't even go to Canada.
Oh no, I do not. No.
Yeah, no, they don't play with alcohol. Driving or anything there.
No, we talked ourselves out of that. They're like, no, we're going. He's like, our hotel is like right over there, which it was.
Oh, right.
Like our hotel was like right next door, pretty much. So, all
right, y'all.
I've gotten lucky, but yeah.
If you like this episode, make sure you like this episode. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment down below. Everything is Minority Plus One Podcast. All right, Steve.
What an amazing show. This is it's a great show. I knew this was going to be a fun one. I knew it. And I just want to say...
One last disclaimer.
Also, I just want to say again, thank you to all the listeners. Thank you to all the watchers. Thank you to everybody who filled in for Brittany. Thank you to Producer Bay. Thank you to E. Thank you to Aish. And again, welcome back, Brittany. And in wrapping up, I'm your host, Steven.
I'm Sam Crystal.
It's Brittany.
And as always, please stereotype responsibly. And we'll be back next week with another motherfucking episode. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Minority Plus One Podcast. If you rock with us, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, make sure you stereotype responsibly.